My Kubota does not have a tachometer on it. I've been wanting one, so hit the forums, Tractor by Net. The tiny Tach was highly touted, so I ordered one. I happen to have this gauge mount left over from the four-wheeler, so I'm going to use it to mount this. It's an electronic Tach, and according to the net, the forums I've read, it's damned accurate. It's been there have been people that have calibrated theirs using a timing light on their flywheel to match the Tach, and it's been either dead on or just almost dead on, so better than nothing. This little gizmo mounts around the fuel injection line, and wire you can connect to the top of it and it counts the pulses in the injector line, and then the chip inside the Tach does the arithmetic and displays the Tach numbers. RPMs are done. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's also an hour meter. So I'm thinking I'm going to mount the bracket here, and the Tach will go on a piece of flat metal I've got to attach there. It'll go there, and the Tach will sit right there. The wires will go down through a hole here, and then it's just a matter of picking out the fuel line. This is a 3-cylinder diesel. One of these. Hook onto one of those injector lines. This should not be too terribly difficult. Then you just ground it, run a line to power. Anyway, that's this project. Other project on the Kubota. I have to run to the hardware store and get some mounting screws. Should make for a pretty good project. I'll get back with you. I'm going to mount the tiny Tach onto this bar, mount it to that mount. I'm going to attach it with a rivet, drill rivet. And I'll mount that right here. I've already tied in to a hot line for the electricity. So now I'll just have to ground it and put the transducer thing right here, I think. Got to mark where to drill the holes. Should be okay. I'll be back with you. I got the tiny tack mounted right there. Now I just gotta wire it up. The red lead goes to the transponder you hook to the fuel line. I cut the end off this one to get it to the hole. I'll reconnect it. That's a ground. And then for the electricity or the juice, you have positive, negative. So, and I've already ran a positive line over here. So I'll hook those together, I'll ground that, and we should be looking pretty good. Should be looking pretty good. Get back to you. It's installed. Key off. Key on. That's the hour meter. Pretty cool. All right. Ready to move on to the next thing. This is a wrap-up video to the Kubota BX23 tiny tack installation. Been using it now for about 2 months. It's exactly what I wanted for mowing. Now I know the mower is at the correct RPMs for the mid-mount PTO. And then for the tiller on the back, there's a difference in PTO speed between the mid-mount and the rear PTO. So when I put the tiller on the back, you got to chase those RPMs up there quite a bit higher to get the correct revolutions on the tiller. So that's helpful. When the backhoe is on this tractor, it really doesn't matter. You're going to run it wide open anyway. So overall, this is not a project that is mechanically intensive. Common sense and patience, and you can do this. It's a shame that the Kubota didn't put a tack on these tractors out the door, but this tiny tack is an excellent fallback. Said I've had no problems. They come highly recommended, and I highly recommend it. So if you're thinking about it, don't hesitate. It's worth it. Google it. I got my best deal buying through a dealer on eBay. You may find a better deal somewhere else. Tiny tack. One last note. Make sure of your fuel line. It matters. because they have 2 or 3 different sizes on the transducer that attaches to the fuel line. This particular model is 2005 BX23. Took a 6 mil. Anyway, guys and girls, my mother-in-law is a Kubota girl. She loves her Kubota. Take good care of them, and they'll take good care of you. I'll see you in the next video.